One common thing you'll find with Pythagoras is, from a problem solving aspect, it won't always be just a triangle and it tell you that you're needing Pythagoras to solve it. In this case it wants us to find x. Okay, and I haven't got a triangle at the moment, so you need to have a little bit of context and a little bit of common sense about it. So, can I do something that's going to make my life a little bit easier? So if I draw a little line across here on the bottom of or the top of that shape, okay, hopefully you can see, let's just bring it down a touch. Right, if I cut that across there, you can see I've now turned that into a rectangle, or as it looks there, actually, if you think 3 meters by 3 meters, it's going to be a cube. So I've got a cube and I've got a triangle. Now, because this is a cube and my lines are parallel, that means that this top angle here will have to be a right angle triangle. And again, if we use the rule of Pythagoras, bring that across diagonally, that makes that my C length. So I need to find C, I'm needing to find the longest side. Now, I've got to write on what I know. I know that if that measurement there from there to there is 3 meters, so is the top bit, I'm told. Okay, that's 3 meters. It might also show that these two sides here are parallel, so I might have arrows on there just to say that these are 90 degrees, so therefore these up here would have to be 90 degrees. Alright. Then I'm given the length that this side is 5.5 in its entirety, yet this side is 3, so that's leading me to do 5.5 take away 3 gives me 2.5 meters. So I know that this measurement here, even though it's not given explicitly, is 2.5 meters. So thinking about that, if I just drew my triangle, okay, I've got 2.5 meters and I've got 3 meters, and I need to find x. So I can now use the Pythagoras theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Substitute in the values. That's my a, that's my b, that's my c. And remember, these two are interchangeable. It doesn't matter if you called this one a and you called this one b at all. The only real importance is that the longest side, or the hypotenuse, is always going to be c. Okay, so a, substitute the value in, 2.5 squared. B, 3 squared. C, we don't know what it is, so we're going to call it x squared because they're labelling it as x. Okay, 3 squared we know is 9. 2.5 squared. Calculator, 2.5 squared is going to be 6.25. 6.25, and that's going to equal my x squared. Add them two together is going to give me 15.25 is x squared. Now at this point I'm hoping you're going to eventually get to a point where you're going to pretty much guess what sort of answer you should get. If I think something squared is going to be 16, 4 times 4, so it should be just less than 4. So I've got 15.25 square rooted, because I need to square root to find x. So my x is going to equal 3.91 to 2 decimal places. And remember, put my units in, and that's going to be meters.